should get started, I think.
I think so. It's recording now.
Right.
Because I think most of us, or at least some of us, also have other group meetings on Thursdays after this one.
I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a busy day.
Yep. I have another group meeting and accounting to do. So.
Oh my heaven.
Oh, no, it's not that
done
bad.
again. I can't do what you guys do anymore.
I multitask it, but not math. I would never multitask with math.
I multitask during my international business meetings, but during this one, I am not able to multitask the same way.
Yeah. No. It's being recorded, so I don't either. Let's go on to the quiz.
Smart answer.
Right.
All right, so it says for question 3. In previous lessons, we had assumed the population standard deviation sigma was known. In this lesson, we are making a different assumption about sigma. What has changed?
We assume it's unknown.
Yes,
We assume
It's
unknown.
unknown.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, number 4. With the data above, is sigma known?
No.
No.
I like that one.
Let's
And
just
me
keep
too.
these nice, easy ones going. Let's keep all this math out of it.
Sorry,
there's some cut and paste here coming up.
And then there it is.
Mm-hmm.
What is
Number
the
5.
value? Okay, what is the value of T? I got 1.5.
I haven't even gotten to
Oh,
that
I'm
yet.
sorry.
I know, dang.
No, you see, I do a lot of this stuff before I get on with you guys, or else I look really stupid.
Not at all, I promise. Don't be self-conscious in the least.
No, I'm not to be.
How did you get 1.5?
All right. T equals. Okay.
Sorry, maybe.
Right now, T is our test
Test
statistic.
statistic.
Right.
And then we
I
have
guess
11 for X
Mm-hmm.
minus, oh, what is that?
8.
8. That's what I got.
Over our standard deviation,
Which
of
is 6
divided by
divided by 9.
the
The
square
N.
root,
Yep.
Square root of N.
square
I mean,
root of 9.
9. The square root of 9 is 3.
So if we do 11 minus 8, we get 3 divided by 6 is 0.5
No.
divided by 3.
I always do the bottom part first.
You have 11 minus 8, which would be 3, over 6 divided by 3, which is 2.
2.
Yep, so it's 3 over
yeah.
2, which is
Which is
1.5.
1.5.
6 divided by 3 is 2. Got it. Okay.
Plus
So I was
1.5
on my phone calculator. It was doing it all at the same time, or it was doing it all at the same time instead of dividing it up. So perfect. Okay, Kayla will be on in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and copy and paste this sucker here. Is it not?
Um,
Oh, it's not letting me copy or paste.
I
I
know.
can't copy it either.
I had to write it all in myself.
Yay!
Yeah, that's going to be real fun. That's what I was just now trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
like,
you have.
uh-oh.
That's what I had to do. I'll wait.
We got another one of these later.
Okay, I've got a question for you. That significance, what is that called? Is that alpha?
Yeah.
That's
What does that mean, the 0.05? My brain is just...
it means that you have greater than a 5% chance of
Okay,
significance to prove something wrong.
got it.
Problem is I keep losing my place.
I can read them off if you guys want.
Are you already all set and good to go?
Well, I got 20 of them, so if that's the right number, then yes.
Well, I'm about 3/4 of the way down, but
I wish I had a 10 key right now on my laptop.
You just spoke a different language. I'm not sure what you said.
Number area.
Yeah, I wish like I had that
Yeah.
instead of using the numbers at the top of the keyboard.
My laptop has one. Ha ha ha.
Oh, someone thinks they're better than me now.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I just plug things in and call it good.
Yes, but Jared, my laptop weighs like 10 pounds.
Oh.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Because I'm so old, I can't see the little screen.
Well, that's worth it.
So,
Oh well, you're still coming out on top on the laptop front right now. All right, I have 19 numbers, so awesome.
I counted
There's
twice.
20.
There's 20.
There's 20.
Yeah.
There's 98, 99.6, 97.8, 97.6, 98.7, 98.4, 98.
That's what I missed right there.
Okay, that's why I'm doing this.
Nice. I'm really happy that was like one of the first ones or so.
you should be able to add it
Not
to the
number
very bottom.
18.
So,
All right. So then, do you guys get 98.22 as your sample mean?
I did
Yeah.
with the 0. Are we supposed to round to the 3 decimal places?
Mm-hmm.
I put
98.220. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Number 7 for S, or standard deviation, I got 0.922.
Yep.
And then number 8, T-square, I got negative 1.843.
Yep.
Hold on.
Old school, Sean, flipping back
Right.
and forth between the apps.
What do we? How do we
Right.
use the app right there to get the T-score?
What app?
Or how?
The T-score is
Oh,
the
never mind.
427.903.
There's 3 different things. And one says one sample t-test, and that's under, what's it under? The quantitative inferences?
Well, hold on. You do have to make sure you have your null hypothesis incorrect.
Yep.
You should have a negative 1.843. Is that what everybody else got?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's the one caveat of this
Okay.
is that
Yep, that's what I was missing was my null hypothesis.
Okay.
So negative 1.8.
Yeah, because without the null hypothesis, it ends up being like 427.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I was looking at. I'm like, I've messed something up by a smidge.
Yeah.
dang it.
Okay.
No, I just was
Alright, then.
trying to remember the number there.
So then, what's the p-value? So we pull out the applet.
P-value. Yeah.
No,
I can figure out which tab I have.
the p-value you don't have an applet for that.
The normal probability applet.
No, you do not use that.
Why not? They give you a T-score or a Z-score,
They give you a t-score.
which is
But
the
no,
same
that's-
thing as a Z-score. Test
No, it's
statistic is a Z-score.
So we said the
but
we
that's
would-
the thing. That's the thing. The problem with the normal probability applet is that it does not take into account the points of the differential points, the degrees of freedom. Sorry, the curve
how
is
do we
not
find
the
the-
same shape.
Well, the p-value, there's a one sample t-test down below.
You have a p-value in the software.
Oh, you're right. 0.040.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you get? Because I didn't get that.
Well, hold on. It also depends on what type of test we're doing.
I'm doing a one sample T-test.
Well, that's the tab. Okay, but if you look at the type of test, is it a not equal to test? What is
No,
the
it's a less
question?
than.
What does the question ask?
It's a less than.
Okay, so then we need to put the less than in that box, that pull down box of type of test. which would be
Okay,
a p-value of 0.040.
Okay, what was the null hypothesis? I got this one.
98.6.
Okay, all right.
Hmm.
So then for the p-value, you got 0.040.
Right. Because the bell is a different shape.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And that, you know, I racked my brain around this like for an hour last night, you know, doing the, you know, I used the software, and then I went through and did everything manually to see if I could come up with the same answers, which I did, but I screwed this paper up last night that where I had to go download it again. So, you know, I messed it up. I deleted some stuff on accident and stuff. So
That's what I,
and accidentally saved it. So
so you got for the p-value 0.040. Okay,
yes,
thank you.
And then where's that on the on that sheet?
it's down below.
Uh-huh.
It's just the one. It says one sample t-test, null hypothesis. It says variable 1. In the
Oh, okay.
there's 2 boxes. It's the second one down. Where it's right. It's 2 over. It's next to the degrees of freedom. And as that degrees of freedom comes up, even though we have the same t-score, if you know, let's say our t-score was the same, if the degrees of freedom was let's say 100, that p-value would be lower because it starts to change. It starts to flatten out the tails, more like the normal probability curve.
Okay.
So sorry about that.
No, you're
No, you're good.
thank you so much for that.
All right. So with that, the p-value is still less than the alpha value, so we would fail to reject the null hypothesis.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, we
Yeah,
got to do this again.
There.
Oh my gosh. All right.
I believe it's 20 numbers again. However, I'm not sure.
It's 21.
That's what I got as well. And we changed the type of test to not equal to and the null hypothesis to 40.
Give me a minute.
$21
Blackjack.
degrees of freedom is 20. Wow, that's a low t-value.
Hold on a minute.
I have no horses to hold.
I used to.
You live on a farm, Sean?
Well, I have 2.5 acres. We
Uh-huh,
call it Ranchito de Mayo,
uh-huh.
you know. So no, I've still got all my horse corrals and that. We've got like 30 chickens right now, but I used to have about 30 goats at one time.
Oh, wow.
I've done a bunch of different stuff, but I just got rid of my horses here last year, just because I was going to school, not enough time to ride them, and so I had to change, you know, get rid of some expense.
All right. So for the t-value, real quick, you guys got 0.006.
Yes.
No,
And the p-value
hold on a minute.
is 0.995.
Just give me a minute. I'm still plugging away here. Oh, and I'm messing up.
You're good.
Could I be wrong? Okay. I could be here all night, but let's see. I did good on the last one, not so much on this one. Oh,
They said for the p-value, you got 0.9. Hold up, I didn't put the.
Make sure you put it as not equal to.
That means
Okay.
we're getting
And you
into
got
the,
0.995.
yes,
Yeah.
not equal
I thought-
to, you're getting the,
Yep.
the,
For some reason, like in my head, I'd heard you say 0.996. I was like, how am I barely off by like 1/1000th here?
Yep. It's all good.
hold on
You
a
know,
minute. I'm going to ask you that
Oh.
same question in a minute.
Sean, I really appreciate you pointing out those p-values right there because I was doing the homework here and I just completely biffed on the fact that there's just a p-value right there. And
I did too.
that explains why I was struggling so much with the homework quiz
well,
earlier.
yeah, and that's what I haven't done the homework quiz yet, but you know, I got a boatload of scribbles on a paper because I like, you know, when we first learned this, I loved writing down the formulas multiple times and blah blah blah.
Mhm. I do that too.
But I could not wrap my head, like you're saying, I couldn't wrap it around the T-score thing, and so I spent a bunch of
Mhm.
time going every aspect of that sheet. So trying to
Yeah, like
figure out.
even though like Excel does it for the first couple of times or first several times that I'm doing these problems, I'm handwriting it out so that way I'm trying to commit the formula to memory instead of just counting on the Excel sheet to do the math for me.
Right.
Well, I count on the Excel sheet and I say a big prayer before I start anything with math.
So we are going, as
So
everybody
the
up to it now?
p-value was 0.995, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Yep. We reject the null hypothesis. Because you got 0.006. You've got, if we had to draw the graph, you know, like it had in the preparation to draw, you'd have a thin little strip down the middle that would be white, and then everything out on the outside would be dark, you know, shaded in.
All right, and so with question 13, it says that you decide to make the hypothesis less than 40.
Okay, hold on.
And you keep the same level of significance. Did the p-value increase or decrease? And it decreases.
Decreased.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's just about half of it.
Mm-hmm.
Question 14. Oh, Kayla's been here, being silent.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
Where did you come in at, Kayla?
I came in on question 12.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's been a hot second. It's cool. Or no, it was 11 when we were figuring out the p-value.
Okay.
Okay. So we still reject the null hypothesis on 14, right?
Yes, because the t-value is still.
Yeah, the p is still far greater than the 0.01.
Yes.
Yes.
Because the significance level is very, very small. So.
Oh, yeah.
99% sure.
Okay, so this is my question to you. Since it was really, really low, what was it, 0.001?
Because the level of significance is 0.01.
Yes. Okay. But still,
We're
But-
hundreds of times bigger than that.
Yeah.
yes. So then we reject if it's
Correct.
larger.
Okay, so now this is the
Yes.
All right. Are we talking about 15?
Yeah, we're on 15 now.
Yeah. So for everything, as far as I know, stays the same. right? It's still less than, but we use a 0.95 confidence interval, or confidence level, which would keep the confidence level at 23.499.
Yes.
Yes.
And 16 is the upper limit, which I got 56.597.
Yes, that's what I got.
That's what I'm showing. So,
Okay.
so it'd be 23.5 because it only wants us around to 1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And 56.6.
oh,
Yeah, because you got to take that.
Ooh, guys.
Guys, the
We-
confidence interval is already there. The lower
Yeah.
limit
Yeah.
is the 23.49 and the high one is the 56.597.
So just so you guys know, we got 14, 12, and 10 wrong. The reject and fail to reject the null hypothesis. Apparently we all need to review that because they're all wrong.
We got what
So-
wrong?
So
10, 12, and 14.
10, 12, and 14. Just flip the answers. 10 is reject. 12 and 14 are fail to reject.
well, I've got reject for 12. Is that what it is?
Nope, it's fail to reject.
Failed to reject. Okay.
So you said 10 was reject, and the other two are
10 is
fail.
reject. 12 and 14 are fail
Hmm.
to.
We had that just completely backwards.
I know.
That's what I don't understand is because in the textbook it says you do the same comparison to alpha.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. We all need to go back and review it.
So 14's failed to reject. I'm going to have to look at that. I've got it written somewhere. And 12 was reject the null.
Mhm.
And then 10 was reject the null.
So if the p-value is less than the alpha level, we reject the null hypothesis. If the p-value is greater than the alpha level, we fail to reject the null hypothesis. This is true for every hypothesis test.
Okay. I've got this written down in yellow. P level
Read that
low,
again.
we
Read-
reject the null.
So I'm reading from
Read
the
that
textbook
again.
right here.
Failed to
It says
reject.
if the p-value is less than the alpha level, we reject the null hypothesis.
Okay.
If the p-value is greater than the alpha level, we fail to reject the null hypothesis.
Okay. And that's what I've got written here in my notes. Okay.
So we completely had it backwards.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's one of those things. So because we had it backwards and we messed it up once, I think it's going to stick in our heads a little more.
That's what did it to me on the test in section A.
Okay. So
Okay, so
All right.
Go ahead,
I was
Sean.
gonna say I need a couple of the early on answers, because I don't want to go in and re-put all that information that you can't just copy and paste.
All right.